We have Abhinav Dwivedi, who runs financial training courses in Canada. Of course, over there, there must be many. The student faculty ratio is there must be 1:10 or 1:20. Over here, it's 1:75. So obviously, there's a severe shortage here. But how does Canada deal with? How can you employ so many teachers there?
I think Canada does it in a very simple manner. Of course, less population becomes an advantage because you don't have to educate so many people, and you're able to find teachers to suffice that requirement. But I think what we need to look at is the cultural fusion which has happened over a period of time between the developing and the developed countries, and that common teacher or a common student now due to media or work opportunities or travel is able to share their experiences with each other. And I teach in Asia as well while I have my company in Canada, Progressive Financial Ventures. And I can only tell you from my experience that when I teach in Canada, I see a more friendly approach to teaching when I'm in a class or in a trading seminar. But when I come here, it's mixed. It's mixed as to the fact that some students obviously still place you in that guru sort of a position, but the others are just doing a simple material exchange with you. They're paying you for something, and they're taking it back in form of some service.
So what you're saying is that they're not excited enough in India about education?
I'm not saying that they're not excited enough. I think the whole system needs to come up with a solution. And my dear friend here mentioned about the governments that need to do more, but I also think that the private sector needs to do more in India. They just don't need to employ education as a profit-making center. I think there needs to be a medium path between the governments and the private sector to sort of give to education and not just take. Don't make it just an earnings sort of a cash cow. Come together, come up with a plan, because your goal is good for the whole system and the young generation sitting here. And I think there can be a medium path. You can also get while you give, but first learn to give.